Hey there, I'm Thomas Klein, the founder and CEO of Pirche. Let me inform you today about a great partnering agreement we just signed with TC Balance, one of the leading cell therapeutic companies, and that we took today the decision to prolong our crowdfunding campaign on Invesdor. But first, let me talk about what we signed today and why this is a great deal for Pirche. Some of you may know this slide already. We have shown it in our webinars. On the left side, it's a summary about what we do. And we show about our first business field where we are in transplant medicine, where we help doctors to make right decisions with a risk assessment before the transplantation. This is our business where we are currently already in. And this will be the backbone of our revenues in the next year, where we want to go up and have a break even with the next 2 years. However, there's shown already a second business field, digital therapeutics in oncology and autoimmunity. And this is where we have the deal with TC Balance. This deal opens now the door to this business field for us, even it will take years before it becomes really relevant for our revenues, but the door is open now. And if you look to the lower right, there are our objectives, and the third bullet point we have already shown that we are planning this, and now we can start with the first collaboration with TC Balance. What are we doing there? We support the enhancement off-the-shelf cell therapeutics based on the molecular scissor. You may remember or heard about it. In 2020, there was a Nobel Prize for the so-called molecular scissor. The ability from now on to change the genome of cells, for example, and engineer cells in a way that they can be used precisely as a therapeutic. CRISPR-Cas9 is a technology called. However, whenever cells are engineered, you need to understand also the immunological setting of these cells. And this is where we come into play. What you see here is already the market who's out there, which is out there. Many opportunities with many companies. And you can see 2 different types of cell therapeutics here. The red dots showing autologous cells. This means projects where cells are taken from the patient, engineered and given back as a therapeutic to treat serious diseases in oncology or autoimmunity. The problem here is it's very expensive and it takes a long time to engineer the cells. It would be better to have cells which are already on stock, off the shelf called, and once a patient needs it, they can be treated directly with these stored cells. These cells need to come from donors, and it's called allogeneic cell therapies. And here is our work to do. We make drug makers understand which are the right donors for a given population of patients, and later we can help to match the right cell lines to the patient. This is an important step, and this is why we are next to the deal we have closed now with TC Balance. We are discussing with other companies also, because we can help to make these drugs individualized. These partnering deals always look the same. First, we have a research collaboration, which will take 2 to 3 years now with TC Balance. It's paid already. And here we make them understand how their cells can be better engineered for a given population later. And then in the second step for the clinical development, which take 3 to 5 years, We optimize off-the-shelf panel with donor 1 to donor 6, for example. More does not make, for economical reasons, sense. Which are the best donors for this setting, for this clinical trial? And once these cell lines are approved by the authorities for the market, then our platform can help to match the right 6 shelf therapies to the individual patient. So we have a 3-step approach here, and each of the steps will be paid by the industry. This is our second market. So the conclusion is, we are at the beginning now, but the door's open. We can go for a second business field. And this is why we decided that we will let our crowdfunding campaign on Invesdor for 2 more weeks open, and investors can reconsider either invest now or even enhance their investment. This is a great step forward for us, and I thank everyone already now for the confidence in our company. Thank you very much.